we come to the 115th MMA history video, UFC 115. It was called Liddell v Franklin, and it was on Sunday, June the 12th, 2010, at the General Motors Place, now Rogers Arena, in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And the attendance was 17,669. The total gate was 4,221. The buy rate was 520,000. And this was the fourth UFC event to be held in Canada, following UFC 83, 97 and 113, and the first UFC event held in British Columbia in Canada, since they passed a bill to sanction MMA on December the 17th, 2019. For a few days, this event location was in jeopardy because there was still no regulations in place to promote the sport professionally within Vancouver, and Cincinnati also was rumoured to be a possible location for moving it. Yes, so Cincinnati. So again, regulations. That was all to do with Vancouver, and in Cincinnati was rumoured to be possible location for moving this event if need. However, the problems were resolved, and Dana White confirmed that the show will be going ahead in Vancouver on the scheduled date. The main event was tentatively set to be the third bout featuring Ultimate Fighter coaches and former light heavyweight champions Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz. In March, rumours began to circulate that Rich Franklin would replace Ortiz as Liddell's opponent after Ortiz had supposedly withdrawn from the fight. However, Dana White denied this via his Twitter account on March the 13th, 2010, noting that Liddell v Ortiz was still set to be the main event. Then, after the announcement, Tito Ortiz had to withdraw from a match due to a neck surgery going on, despite confirming Liddell Ortiz 3 would in fact be the main event for the card. The event was confirmed on April the 12th as Liddell v Franklin due to a neck injury. Yeah, done that. Yes, April the 12th, confirmed they had a neck injury. The on-off game rematch between Thiago Alves and John Fitch was first scheduled for UFC 107, then UFC 111, and then UFC 115. Was moved once again to UFC 117. Yeah, a few problems there, just like the Khabib v Ferguson fight. But again, 117 there. And the Ben Rothwell v Gilbert Viel fight was replaced. The Ben Rothwell v Gilbert Viel fight replaced Tyson Griffin v Evan Dunham on the main card. Griffiths v Dunham was shown on the preliminaries, aired on Spike TV. Just like UFC 111 in March, UFC 115 was shown in movie theatres around the United States by NC Fathom. So, yeah, there was two preliminaries shown on Spike, and there were 6 preliminaries. Only 2 of them were shown on Spike. So, we're going to start And the welterweight division for the first preliminary, with Mike Pyle in the welterweight division defeating Jess Lennox. Submission triangle choke, 4 minutes and 44 seconds into the third round. Then you've got the welterweight division. Claude Patrick defeats Ricardo Funch. Guillotine choke, 1 minute and 48 seconds into the second round. Welterweight division, James Wilkes defeats Peter Sobotta. Unanimous decision, 3 5-minute rounds. Middleweight division, Mario Miranda defeats David the Crow Lazo from Canada. TKO punches, 4 minutes and 7 seconds of the second round. So the two preliminaries now, shown on Spike. Starting the lightweight division, Matt Wyman, Ultimate Fighter, one of the seasons there. Matt Wyman defeating both of them were the Ultimate Fighter show. In the lightweight division, these two ex-Ultimate Fighters, Matt Wyman and Mark Danzig. Wyman beats Danzig by a guillotine choke, 1 minute and 45 seconds in to the first round. Then we got another lightweight shown on Spike. Evan Dunham defeats Tyson Griffin, the replacement belt, and Dunham wins on a split decision over 3 5-minute rounds. So 5 main card fights. We start in the welterweight division. Carlos Condit defeats Rory McDonald. TKO punches, 4 minutes and 53 seconds into the third round. Heavyweight division, Ben Rothwell defeats Gilbert Yvel. Unanimous decision, 3 5-minute rounds. The welterweight division, Martin Kampmann defeats Paulo Thiago. Unanimous decision, 3 5-minute rounds. Heavyweight division, Mirko Krokop defeats Pat Barry. Rear naked choke, submission rear naked choke, 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the third round. The light heavyweight division, Rich Franklin defeats Chuck Liddell, KO punch, 4 minutes and 55 seconds into the first round. Nearly at the end of the round, but didn't quite make it. So, in the Yvel fight, the referee, Yves Levine, referee Yves Levine controversially stopped the fight as Danzig against Matt Wyman did not appear to tap and was not left unconscious by the choke. So there's a bit of controversy with Matt Wyman and Danzig there. So the bonus awards were 85,000 bonus awards given for fight of the night, knockout of the night, submission of the night. So the fight of the night was Carlos Condit v Rory McDonald. The knockout of the night was Rich Franklin. The submission of the night was Mirko Krokop. And the reported payouts were given by the Vancouver Athletic Commission. Does not include sponsor money or locker room money, bonuses often given by the UFC. Also does not include traditional fight night bonuses. So Rich Franklin gets 140,000, 70,000 win bonus in that, defeating Chuck Liddell, who gets 500,000. Mirko Krokop gets 150,000, 75,000 win bonus in that, defeating Pat Barry. Martin Kampmann gets 50,000, 25,000 win bonus in that. Defeating Paulo Thiago, who gets 18,000. Ben Rothwell gets 100,000, 50,000 win bonus in that, defeating Gilbert Yvel, who gets 30,000. Carlos Condit gets 52,000, 26,000 of that win bonus, defeating Rory McDonald, gets 8,000. Evan Dunham gets 26,000. 13,000 win bonus in that, defeating Tyson Griffin. He gets 28,000. Matt Wyman gets 28,000. In that's 14,000 win bonus, defeating Mark Danzig. He gets 24,000. Mario Miranda gets 12,000. In that was 6,000 win bonus, defeating David Lazo. Gets 12,000. James Wilkes gets 30,000. 15,000 of that win bonus, defeating Peter Sobotta. Gets 4,000. Claude Patrick gets 12,000. In that was 6,000 win bonus, defeating Ricardo Funch, who gets 5,000. Mike Powell gets 38,000. In that was a 19,000 win bonus, defeating Jesse Lennox, who gets 7,000. So that's the end of the 115th MMA history video. UFC 115. It was called Liddell v Franklin. And it was on June 12, 2010 at General Motors Place, now Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Bang.